What is up, people? MrFallio here, bringing another video. So, these are the results of WWE Elimination Chamber 2019. After my predictions from yesterday's video. So, WWE Cruiserweight Championship, Buddy Murphy versus Akira Tozawa. I predicted Buddy Murphy was going to win and retain his title, which he did. Next, Usos versus The Miz and Shane McMahon for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Miz and Shane McMahon were the champions. I predicted Miz and Shane McMahon were going to keep their titles, and surprisingly, they did not. And the Usos are once again SmackDown Tag Team champions. 6-time Tag Team champions, I believe, overall. Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush in an Intercontinental Championship match where Bobby Lashley is the Intercontinental Champion, but it was a handicap match where Finn Balor could actually pin either of them to win the title, and I predicted Finn Balor was going to win by pinning Lio Rush, and that's literally exactly what happened. Finn Balor won by pinning Lio Rush. Next match was Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman, no disqualification match. I predicted that Braun Strowman was going to win, but Drew McIntyre was still going to interfere. I got the Drew McIntyre interfering part correct, but Baron Corbin actually wound up winning with the help of Drew McIntyre and the now ex-Intercontinental Champion Bobby Lashley. So that one was interesting. Next, the women's elimination. Stop hitting me. The women's tag team championship elimination chamber match to crown the very first WWE women's tag team champions. I predicted it was going to come down to Sasha Banks and Bayley and the Iconics. However, it actually came down to Sasha Banks and Bayley and Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose, which actually was a good decision overall. But I still predicted Sasha and Bayley were going to win, and they did. They are the very first WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And finally, the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match with Daniel Bryan coming in as the champion. I predicted it was going to go the exact same way it happened last time, where Daniel Bryan was the World Heavyweight Champion, and it was going to come down to Daniel Bryan and Santino, with Santino beating, where Santino, they made it look like Santino was going to win, and then Daniel Bryan won anyway. And I predicted that exact same thing was going to happen, except Kofi Kingston was going to be there instead. It was going to come down to Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston. They were going to make it look like Kofi was going to win, but Daniel Bryan wins anyway. That's literally exactly what happened. Kofi Kingston was the last. Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan were the last ones left. Looked like Kofi was going to win. Daniel Bryan won and kept his title. So I do really hope, though, that this leads to Kofi Kingston having a WWE title shot at WrestleMania, because he definitely deserves it, and he definitely needs to win it. It's way too long, and so far WWE has never had a black WWE champion. They've had a half black, half Samoan in Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but that's it. Any black world champion in WWE was the World Heavyweight Champion, not the WWE Champion. So if there were going to be a first ever black WWE Champion, Kofi Kingston would deserve that, I think. Maybe make him a little bit more serious in his character, and it would be perfect. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, Elimination Chamber was not a pay-per-view to sleep on this year. It was actually really well done. I enjoyed every match, actually. Oh yeah, and Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott. Ronda destroyed Ruby, which actually sucks because Ruby's not a bad wrestler at all, and she could have put on a decent match, but for some reason they had Ronda win like right away, and that was kind of stupid. But yeah. Anyway, that's it. So I'll see you guys next time for Fastlane predictions next month. I'll probably do the same thing I did last time, just make the video the day before the pay-per-view, which is March 11th or something like that. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.